Welcome to another week of Ether Raids. We are in Astra season, and we have a rather difficult match to start off the week. As you can see, we've already taken a loss on defense. I think I should probably build a new defense. It's getting, looks like we're going to get battered. But yeah, let's start off with this defense here. We're going to give this a swing here. It looks rather challenging just because of the makeup of the defense here. I don't really have a team that's going to get through this. I didn't bring Boulder into this season because I want to keep her in light season, to be honest. Yeah, I'm looking to see if I can get that Crom to bring him over to Astra. I think that would be a good combination. But also, there's probably more, like, I think I have more bonus statuses in light season. I don't know, but I feel like I want Crom in Astra season. Because I feel like the teams here, I don't have any, unless I'm going to bless Balder back and forth. It's only Nyx here, and she can't really live a hit. So I need something for those situations where Brave hitting Black Knight is a problem. That being said, we still got to get through this defense somehow. And as you can see here, this is the Brave hitting version that I mentioned of Black Knight. And I don't really have a lot that can tank that hit, so we're going to try to play this out as best as possible. First off, we're going to try to tank Camilla here. She should be baited, and then we should be able to vantage and then take her out. And then I don't know, we'll see where the chips fall afterwards. So yeah, let's get going. I also feel like after loading into this match, I also feel like my teams aren't the best put together for this season, but we're going to try to make them work. There's a bit of a imbalance on a few of the teams, but, you know, I'm just going to try to get through and see, you know, how best to avoid that being a problem for this week. It may come up, it may not, but I think gonna have to just try to figure it out and see where that leaves us. But yeah, this is the first one, and yeah, starting a bit late as usual, as is the norm these days. But I think we can continue now by just discussing the. Well, actually, this defense is very good, well set up, well put together. A lot of good pieces here that will stop, you know, you from doing the, you know, just the regular strategies to be able to get through a defense like this. But I think we have enough space here to just bait out Camilla and then force the defense to move, and then that will get the defense out of position, and that should be enough for us to start picking off the units one by one. But yeah, that's the idea here. We should be able to take out everyone here with the vantage hit from Marth.
We will not
so yeah, that's gonna be the play. Oh, this could be bad.
Can I even?
Ooh, oh, that was close. I thought she would have died with one hit, but luckily, I don't know, we survived somehow. That is impressive. I thought Marth would have died there, to be honest, but we'll take it. That was actually pretty close. But yeah, from here, hopefully we can get the pieces. Oh, we got to take care of Erica here. We didn't heal either. Did they have Ather? Did I miss a Ather there? We didn't heal.
Need anything?
Oh, Camilla. Right, Camilla does it. I keep forgetting that Camilla does that. But yeah, we got to get rid of Erica. We got to get rid of Marth, and probably even old man Athos here because of the Lin Ring. He's hampering our range. Not quite sure what we're going to do about this, to be honest. This is not a good setup. I mean, at least the far save Black Knight is out of the way, so it's just going to be, ooh, there we go, Veronica. Okay. All right, so we're going to believe in Veronica. She's apparently able to do this, so we're going to let Veronica do it. Yeah, that's going to be the play. Don't have any other plan here. I was trying to go in there with Marth, but he wasn't able to get it done. He wasn't winning the speed check versus the Erica to be able to hit her more than once. I think probably have to move Sedith over at some point.
I'll
Let's see here. a dance. We're gonna believe in Veronica one more time.
Need anything?
Ooh. Ooh, Vantage. Okay. Let's try to move Sedith over there and see what happens, actually. That's gonna have to be... Hopefully it's enough damage to help us out. Or enough bulk to help her tank. I don't know. This Veronica is surprisingly bulky, man. I am very, very impressed by how bulky this Veronica is. If they gave that to Legendary Veronica, ooh, wow, that would have been a fantastic unit right there. But they kind of withheld some of the sauce. But yeah, let's do this. Let's oh, right. I was going to actually go over a little bit more in depth on some of the refines and remixes. As I mentioned, I was going to just... I did like a brief overview, and I said I was going to go and read them specifically, more in depthly, to see exactly what was going on.
Speak.
And from the batch, man, Mike, I gotta say my favorite is... Oh, there we go. We get it now. There we go. All right, we're gonna take this. I think the feud actually hurt him quite a bit, but it should have been inflicted previously. But I don't know. We're gonna take this since we have it as an option now. But yeah, Legendary Veronica, I like just looking back over her refine and remix. I still, really, she needed more damage, man. I'm still very disappointed in the damage output that she is able to produce. I mean, yes, it's great in modes like Arena. I keep hearing people say that quite a bit, but man, this Veronica is tanky. Tea-time Veronica. Ooh. Yes, her damage output is good for modes like Arena, but I really wanted more out of her. I mean, I remember her in her heyday when she first got released, and she was just such a terror. She was so powerful, and she's just nowhere near that level now. She's nowhere near that level, and I was really hoping for her to get a refine and remix that would put her back on the map in that way, and this one did not do that. So it's good enough, I guess. It's not as bad as Asker's, if I'm being honest. I think Aster got the worst refine and remix out of the batch. They really should have given him like a crux range special jump, where like especially for Gale Forcing, that would be great. If you were like within 3x3, you get the special jump. That would have been insane. Or I mean, he got the Bulwark. Way more flat damage reduction. That would have probably helped him out. I would at least give them an option as a frontliner. But they really didn't go either way with him in terms of assisting with his ability to special jump or assisting with his bulk. It's a mythic that you're probably never going to use unless you have him highly merged already, and then even then, I'm sure we're going to get options that outclass him relatively quickly. So yeah, Veronica, I feel like she was at least better than Asker. Really wanted her to be able to do more damage, but it is what it is. The desperation is still nice. The sweep effect is still nice, depending on the condition that she has. I think all of that is still pretty good, but I just wanted more. I really like the unit, and I feel like they could have given her more. I mean, there's probably ways that you can build her for her to put out more damage, but I feel like I'm being a little. I feel like we could have gotten a bit more out of that one, especially for how well they treat Veronica in all of her alts rather. They definitely could have provided a little bit more firepower there. But yeah, we keep going here. We're gonna figure out a way to tank Athos, I believe. I think this is out of range, so let's let him move, and ultimately I think we're gonna be left with the 2 saves. We'll probably leave Black Knight for another armored unit. This is my strategy. I have another armored unit in my special slot too. But yeah, the other refines. Who I was looking at, and I was like, man, this Brave Robin is a very good blueprint or indication of where they're planning to go with Legendary Male Robin. His refine and remix is going to be really, really good, especially with all of the different debuffing effects we have in the game currently. We've gotten a myriad of additional debuff status effects. At the time when he came out, it was only like Panic and Panic. I think that was like the main one. No, yeah, Panic and something else that Yoon had that I can't really remember. And now we have Sabotage, we have Discord, we have so many different debuff effects that whenever Legendary Male Robin gets his Refine and Remix, he is going to be insane. And I think one of the key things that's going to add on to his
if Lady Embla were here,
what's it? Usability, uniqueness.
Close your eyes.
That's not the word. One of the key things that's going to make him even more impressive is Frozen. And that's what I took away from Brave Robin's Refine and Remix. Yes, the pass is really good on him in particular, Brave Robin. I think it's the thing that makes his kit make sense, because they really missed the boost. They really should have allowed him to get Sandstorm for to make the effect that he has to run Ignis and Bonfire make sense, because running Ignis and Bonfire on him, there's no reason to do it. Maybe they didn't include that Sandstorm effect so that we would then have the option to swap it out, but I mean, it's such a unique playstyle and it's really unique to him. I feel like they should have leaned more into that. Yeah, half measures. It was just half as good as it could have been if they really wanted to make it good. Like a lot of, like, especially last year's batch wasn't even that great either, and I feel like it's becoming a trend. I don't know if they're going to do something about that in the future. Like, especially Brave Corn was so bad. Her Refine and Remix is so bad, especially because she's an armored unit, and those usually age really well. But no, hindsight, I did say the only one that didn't age well was Brave Ephraim, and he was also a speedy far save, or speedy save, so I guess it's kind of in line with what happened with him as well, which means that there's no point in investing in a speed save moving forward if they do get a Brave version of that. So yeah, you know, there's that to look forward to. But yeah, Legendary Male Robin, Frozen, if they include that in his Refine and Remix, he is going to be insane. He's going to be impossible to double because of how that one skill works. Oh my god. What is it called? Unity. He's going to be impossible to double because of how Unity works, and he's going to be inflicting the debuffs on the opposing team. I don't think they'll just give him Frozen. He's definitely going to get Frozen plus maybe Sabotage at the very, and maybe even full penalty doubler. Those things stacked. Oh my god, he's going to be so good when he gets his Refine and Remix. Maybe they won't give him the Frozen and you'll have to outsource it, but even with just being able to outsource it, Frozen plus Legendary Male Robin will be an unstoppable combination. So that's something to look forward to if you have Legendary Male Robin invested. I don't, because I only think I got like two. I think I have a merge on him, and then I kind of just gave up on him because it's not a. I was never like heavily invested in the debuffing play style, making positives out of the debuffs. It was never really my thing because the numbers got so high and insane, but then also the numbers just didn't make any sense to me. Like, how are these numbers even functioning? So I just never really committed to it in terms of having it as a playstyle. I did use it quite a bit on Ascended Merida, but then
Why not?
yeah, once she started losing, I kind of just gave up on it. But yeah, if Frozen in his Refine and Remix is going to make him an insane legendary unit. It's definitely going to put him back on the map. So I can definitely see that happening. And aside from that, like I said, Brave Corn was really bad. Really bad, man.
Let's begin.
There just aren't any armored skills that really improve her, the way that she functions, her functionality. I mean, the only thing that is really there is the null follow-up skill. I forget what it's called. Edge scales. That's really the only thing. Will we get this? My god. Yo, this summer Hathorn is really good, man. She's player phasing Black Knight and winning. I think she's not doing that much damage, but then she's also very, very bulky. That's such an interesting combination. Also, of course, Sedith is playing a big part here. But the fact that she can do this, and it's not the first time that she's done it, but I didn't think that she could do it even when Black Knight had Reflex active. So the fact that she can do this is really good, actually. I'm very impressed. And she's doing okay. We got it with Mars now, but yeah, we're gonna do this with we're gonna do this. Veronica failed there. We're gonna do it with Ather because this is just insane. Yes, he doesn't have support, blah blah blah, but the fact that she can do this is just really cool. But yeah, I still have a couple more of the refines and remixes to go over, and that will be in the next video or in the next match, I guess. I don't know, whichever comes first.
Oh my lord.
Wow, that's a lot of damage reduction there. Either she's just not doing that much damage to him, or he's just tanking a ton of damage. Or maybe both. GG's. See you in the next one.